right, welcome to chair yoga, and wow, we've got a lot to work on today. We've got all sorts of body parts to work on today. Let's have a strap handy, just in case. Always good to have your blocks handy. I like blocks. And some people don't have all this equipment, and we can always improvise. For instance, let me show you something. Sometimes when I'm doing resistance training, I fill orange juice bottles up with water. Now they can also be a nice complement for blocks. I can bring my feet up onto those. If I'm using them on the ground, I can use them like a block. So don't worry if you don't have the equipment. Let your imagination soar here as you improvise with what you have. And if you don't have the equipment, we just work it out as we go. So start by postural alignment. Always come back to your posture here. Sit bones close to the edge of the chair so you're taking away this habitual leaning back into our chair. Think of your yoga today as de-automatizing, becoming less automatic. Have you noticed if I ask you to lift your right hand up, we do it pretty automatically. It's just such a natural reaction. We lift our hands up all day. But in yoga, what we want to do is, before we lift, become aware of the arms, become aware of the length of the arms, sit up tall, and then slowly lift the arm up, noticing all the sensations you feel as you lift up. So all we did was simply changed from being automatic to aware. And so much of our yoga is simply waking up our awareness, shining that spotlight of awareness onto the different body parts. And that awareness goes a long way. When we suddenly stop lifting our arm automatically and start to slowly lift it up, feeling the different parts of the arm that activate, different ways to lower and lift, we start to feel a new appreciation for the way the body works. And that appreciation can make a lot of difference so that we don't overload the muscles by muscle patterning, where we keep repetitiously doing everything the same way and in fact end up losing range of motion as a result. So let's start with a moving centering. If you grab your knees, we'll start with some spinal circles around the hips. And once again, notice if you just move into that circle mechanically, can you slow it down a little bit and synchronize the movement with your breathing? So this is a great way to de-automatize, is to tie your breath with the movement. As you come forward, exhale. As you come back up, inhale. So just that small change of awareness, tying the breath in, stops us being mechanical. More awareness wakes up. Let's rotate the other way. Pause. Exhale, come forward. Inhale up. And see if you can breathe through the nose. So we bring awareness to our breath as well. The next time you come up, pause, relax the shoulders back and down, lengthen through the spine, let the head float up. Gently reach down for the chair with your hands and straddle the legs into a wide V with the toes curled back. Now, if you have a slopy chair, you might feel like you're slipping off here, so just be aware. You're right on the edge of your chair, straddled like this. I'm going to hold my chair because I feel like I'm going to slip off if I come forward. I'm going to reach back, grab the back of the chair, squeeze the shoulder blades and look up. So feeling a stretch in the back of the legs, a slight hip opener, with the adductors getting a mild stretch here. Exhale, release, bring the hands to the thighs and lean forward without slipping off your chair. So I feel very vulnerable here. I can feel, oh, I'm not used to this position, bringing the center of weight so far forward, it makes me feel like I could slip off the chair. So I'll explore that later again. Inhale, come up, reach the arms back, squeeze the shoulder blades and look up. Exhale forward. So I'm going to see if a few repetitions makes me feel a little more confident. It does. My feet might like to be on a non-slip surface. I can feel my feet want to slip out a little bit. Inhale, come up, squeeze shoulder blades, look up. Exhale, forward. So I'm starting to feel more range of motion in this movement the more I repeat it. Try 3 or 4 more in your own time. So it's an unusual movement. The chair definitely needs to be steady. You don't want the chair slipping back here. That's why my chair is on a yoga mat. You can always butt it up against a solid object as well. The next time you come up, grab the front of the chair with your hands and bring the knees back into sumo. So sumo, feet are rotated out, the adductors and the groin area are all open, and I'm simply going to grab the top of the knees with straight arms. Straight arms means my shoulders are going to hunch up towards my ears. And once again, leaning forward into that motion, the weight comes through the hands into the thighs, stretching the groin, and also hollowing out the belly. Hollowing out the belly. So we're going to do an interesting stomach exercise here. And the stomach exercise is exhale completely, and pull your navel back in towards the spine. And then release the belly without taking a breath in, so the belly softens, and then pull it back again. Try that again without taking a breath. Relax the belly and then pull it back in, and then slowly inhale, sitting up, taking the strain off the groin and noticing how that felt. So it's a little belly movement. A little belly movement. So the belly comes in and relaxes, in and relaxes with your breath empty. So it's a very unusual exercise with a great strengthener for the abdominals. We'll try it again. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, hinge forward, empty completely. Hold the breath out and stomach pump. And you can pick up speed with that stomach pump until you need to breathe in and then slowly come up. Sometimes you might feel a little lightheaded. If you do, Take a few more breaths as you come up. Deep breath in, one more. Exhale, hinge forward. And stomach pump without breathing. Inhale, come up slowly. And release, bring the knees back towards each other, extend the legs in front. Lean back, hand behind head, straight body, push out through the heel bones, stretching the back of the legs. We'll do some strength work here for those who want reverse plank. So for reverse plank, keep the legs extended and hinge forward. Straight arms pushing down onto the chair. Inhale, lift the hips up so the body becomes one straight line. Exhale, bend at the hips, come down, touch the chair, lift for 2, 3. Exhale as you come up. 4, down, inhale, and 5. And slowly come down, bringing the buttocks to the chair, bend the knees safely, and come back to our original position, palms face up. And notice how the body is feeling after that little initial workout. All right, let's get back into the hips and the groin area. Let's do knee rotations, left knee out first, 90 degrees, and back again. And then right knee. Alternating sides. Inhale as you open, so it's not mechanical. Exhale as you close. Deautomatize your movement. Move at the speed of your breath. Don't get ahead of your breath. And notice that means your attention is on your breathing, not me. So if you see me moving at a certain pace, you know that's my breathing pace. And your breathing pace might be different. So your attention goes from looking outwards to me to inwards to feeling your breath. Pause when you come. Now we're going to try and do 2 knee movements simultaneously, left and right. I'm going to hold the chair for balance to begin with. So out, adductor stretch, in. Now, as I become more confident with this, I'm going to take less and less use or weight with my hands. I might even turn it into a little movement, pushing the hands up as I open and lowering, bringing them together. And breathing. Inhale, open and lift. Exhale, close. So you can see when you start to work this way, it's hard to be automatic. There's too many things to synchronize. Let's keep going. If you can, if you need to rest at any time, just rest. We're going to change the motion to goddess as you inhale, and as you exhale, bring the hands and elbows together. So you feel that stretch in the mid-back. Inhale, goddess. Exhale, close. In. Exhale. Add a little bit more awareness to the sensations you feel. Another variation here is inhale, open to goddess. Exhale, close to scarecrow. Inhale, goddess. Exhale, scarecrow. Synchronize with your breath. Your shoulders might feel a little fiery here. Let's do 2 more. And finish. A little warmth in the shoulder joint there. Let's loosen up the neck. Make sure the neck didn't get involved there. Take that left hand behind your back. Right hand grabs the wrist. You have a little chicken wing on that right elbow. Drop that right ear towards the right shoulder. Oh, feel that traction in the side of the neck. Yum. Slow head nods. Exhale, drop the head down towards the chest. Keep the lean. Inhale, lift up, look up, reach up. Ooh. Exhale down. Inhale up. So once again, deautomatizing the movement, synchronizing it with your breath. Feel the sensations. The next time you come to neutral, release the hands and let the right hand slowly push the head back into position, into an upright position. And notice the sensations you feel on that left neck shoulder area. Right hand behind the back. Grab the right wrist, little chicken wing. Sit up tall as you let the left ear lean towards the left shoulder and relax the left shoulder. Don't hunch the left shoulder. Keep relaxing the left shoulder. Feel that traction. And then in a synchronized fashion with the breath, exhale, drop the chin. Inhale, lift the chin. And as you add this movement, make sure that that left shoulder doesn't start hunching. The next time you come to neutral, pause, release the hands, relax the arms, palms face up. Take the left hand and push against that left side of the head, come up to neutral. Bring both hands behind the head, clasping the fingers, and push the back of the skull into the hands, hands into the back of the skull. So really make this a strength exercise. Isometrically pushing the back of the skull with the hands, and the skull pushing into the hands, hands pushing into the skull. So your biceps are flexed. Exhale, release sumo. Legs wide, feet rotated out, elbows resting on the thighs. Feel the back of the body down into the low back starting to release. Let's just do some head nods here. Exhale, drop the chin. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. Option to bring a block between the feet. I'm going to bring it just for demonstration. So the hands are coming down lower now to the block or the mat. So you can decide, do you want to go to the block or the mat? If you go to the mat, it's a deeper stretch in the low back and the groin area. Exhale, drop the chin. Inhale, lift the chin. Continue head nods with the breath at this lower level. If at any time it becomes too much, come back up. Now we're going to start to do push-ups. Exhale, head to neutral. Bend the elbows, come down, and then straighten the arms. 1. Bend the elbows, come down, push up. 2. Down, inhale. Exhale, push up. Inhale, down. Push up, exhale. Now you might find that if you're on a block, at one point you might want to change the push up to the mat. And feel this movement in the low back and the groin. Big stretch as you come down, of course. The next time you come down, if you like to, hang here for a bit. You can even fold the arms and dangle. You're going to feel this in the hips, in the adductors and the low back. To come out, bring the hands to the block or the mat, straighten the arms, head looks down. Bring the elbows up one at a time to the thighs. Walk the hands back along the thighs, bringing the torso up last. Extend the legs in front to stretch the back of the legs. Lean back. And just get a nice stretch in the back of the legs there. If you want to do reverse plank, you can. And then grab a strap. Slowly sit up first, of course. Grab a strap. We'll get into the back of the legs a little bit here. Step your left foot on the strap. Extend the left foot out and hold it in the air. I'll turn a little bit sideways so you can see it. And we're simply going to do foot to the ground, foot left. 1, down. Now as you lift the foot, keep the toes back, drive out through the heel bone. You can lean back a little bit if you like. And keep bringing that leg up until you feel, oh, I feel a stretch. Now, if you feel a stretch, don't bend the knee to come up higher and bring the head forward. Just keep it extended and enjoy that range of motion. Don't overdo it. It's not a contest, it's to release the back of that leg. If the hands get tired from holding the strap at any time, you can always rest. The next time you lower, take both ends of the strap into the left hand. Lift up and then open out to the left and back to the right. So just adducting and abducting that leg. Again, we want to keep the toes back, and you'll start to feel some heat in your hip flexor, right up where the top of the leg meets the hip, right in that upper groin area. We start to work that movement. Whoo, feel a little fire. So 3, 2, and 1. Bend, release. Notice the difference in sensation. One leg to the other. You did something. When we do something with our bodies and notice, it has a significantly different impact on our nervous system than if we did something to our body and didn't notice. Isn't that interesting? So if we just add attention to what we do, it changes the impact on the nervous system. Wow. Huh. Who'd have thought? All right. Left leg extend, up and down. Tap. Whew. Oh, sorry, right leg, I think. Right? Synchronize with your breathing so it becomes non-mechanical. Deautomatize. Play around. Find different hand positions. What happens if the hands move closer to the foot versus stay back? Up and hold. Toes curled back. Feel the hamstring release. Calf muscle. And then slowly come down, transferring both ends of the strap into that right hand. I usually like to wrap the strap around my hand. We'll do abductions. Out and in. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, noticing the body is warming up. Warming up. What does that mean? We're creating blood flow. Blood flow warms the body. Yay! All right, let's tap the feet out a little bit. Get those excited limbs going. And prepare for warrior one. Exhale, open, left hip. Rotate torso to the left so that the left thigh remains on the chair, right thigh is off the chair. Hold the back of the chair with the left hand. Leg extensions, hand on the hip. Extend the right leg back behind you onto the ball of the foot, press out through the heel bone. Lift that left knee up and kick in front. Leg extension back. Drop the ball of the foot, press through the heel bone. Bring that knee forward and kick. 2. We're going to do 3 more. Two more. And last one. When you kick this time, bring that foot back, come onto the ball of the foot. Adjust the left foot. Look down at your left foot. Look at your left knee. Your left knee and your left toes, that left knee should be basically pointing right out over the second toe. So just notice that, are they aligned? Now start to push down with the left foot. Really push down with the left foot and notice that that tilts you to the right a little bit and straightens that back leg. Ooh. So the front leg strength, push down, back leg straightens, lift the right hand, lift the left hand. Bring the hands down to your hips. Drop the right heel and rotate the torso towards the front of the chair. So we move from warrior 1 to warrior 2. Pinky toe is grounded. That back foot is at a 90-degree angle or less. Make sure it's not rotated obtusely. So the toes are pointed in slightly pigeon-toed. Now press through that back foot. So we move from the press in the front foot to the press in the back foot. Float the hands out, warrior two. Turn the head towards the front hand. Beautiful. And we're going to try that back to warrior one again. So you can use the back of the chair to support you. Soften the back leg. Rotate the torso to the left. Adjust the left leg if you need to, and then push in, straighten that back leg. Lift the arms, palms face each other. Relax the shoulders, lengthen the arms. We're going to swivel back to warrior two. Drop the back heel, torso swivels to the front of the chair, arms extend out in front. Pinky toe grounds on that right foot. Relax the shoulders, extend the arms. Look over that front arm. And then slowly release the hands. Secure the seat of the chair, soften the legs. Then move the legs. So soften and then move. So stabilize, then mobilize. Say that again to yourself. Stabilize, then mobilize. Stabilize, then mobilize. So we don't move the body until the body is stabilized. That way we protect the joints. Are we having fun? All right. Let's rotate to the right side. So hip abduction, torso, extend that left leg back. And we're going to do some kicks here. Back foot comes forward, kick. Left foot back, straighten. Kick. Ball of the foot, press out through the heel. Get some movement into that left groin. The next time you extend and push backwards, push into the right foot, stabilize the right foot. So here we go. Let's get stable first before we mobilize. Right leg strong, push into that right foot. And as you do, you'll feel your body center come across to the edge of the chair, almost like you were ready to stand. Lift the hands. Warrior one. And then moving to warrior two, drop the back heel. Drop the back heel. Float the hands out to the sides. Torso twists towards the front of the chair. So the torso direction is 90 degrees. We just turn the torso 90 degrees. Turn the head over that right arm. Lengthen the arms. Relax the shoulders. Let's go through that again, that sequence. Rotate the torso. Lift the back heel. Stabilize with that front leg and then lift. Really opening up the groin area today in our warriors. And then fluidly rotate to warrior two, drop the back heel, torso turns, adjust the front foot as necessary. Arms extended. Smile and breathe. Relax the hands. Relax the legs, become stable. Then move. Unwind. So we'll hit the hips in a slightly different way and the thighs. We'll do a knee lift here. Lift that left knee, hug it in towards the ribs. And then reach your right hand down to grab the foot, ankle, or shin and rotate that foot towards your right hip. So you're bringing it across into pigeon, basically. Exhale, drop that ankle on the thigh and hinge forward. Keep your hands where they are, lift the torso, and then pick the foot up towards your ribs. Pigeon. Exhale, dropping down and leaning forward, bringing the weight over that leg. Inhale, come up. So we get this dynamic pigeon thing happening. We move from figure 4 to seated pigeon. Maybe doing it with the rhythm of your breath, exhaling as you come forward, inhaling as you come up. This is going to give your upper body a nice workout too. And some of you might even cradle the baby here by connecting the hands and rocking the baby. You can pretend your knee is the baby's face and go goo 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 ga ga ga. Exhale, release. Ah. And once again, before we automatically go to the other side, notice what happened to that left side. What's going on? What's going on with the sensations? What's going on with your breathing? Your body heat? And then we go into the other side. So that little pause, just to notice, just to notice. Squeeze in and then grab the foot, bring it up towards the chest. Oh, feel this side. Different hip. And then we'll start to move through that dynamic figure 4, so dropping the elbow, exhaling, coming down. Inhale, lift up, sit up. Exhale, hinge forward, lean forward. And notice repetitions really help here with the range of motion. The first few can be very stiff and resistant, but as you continue the motion, you might find the muscles starting to lengthen and allow a greater range of motion here. The next time you come up, you might want to rock your baby if that works for you. And then exhale, release. Alternate nostril breathing with hip rotations. Bring your right hand up in position. Just cover the right nostril with the tip of the thumb. Inhale, left. Exhale, right nostril. Cover the left nostril with the tip of the ring finger. Exhale, right. And continue alternating from side to side. The tip of the thumb blocking the right nostril. The tip of the ring finger blocking the left nostril. No pinching. Very gentle. Each time you inhale is when you switch from one side to the other. So the rhythm is exhale, inhale, switch, exhale, inhale, switch. Now we're going to start to add hip circles here, or spinal circles around the hip with the breath. Exhale, start to hinge forward. Inhale, come back. Keep the alternate nostril breath flowing. So paying attention to a lot of moving parts here. Next time you come up, keep the alternate nostril breathing going as you feel the result of all that movement as you come back to stillness. The next time you breathe in through the left nostril, you're going to switch hands. So the left hand comes up and the thumb of the left hand covers the left nostril. Exhale right. And the ring finger will cover the right nostril. Establish your rhythm again. And when you're ready, start to rotate the opposite direction. Exhaling, coming forward. Inhale, coming back. A lot of moving parts. So bring all your attention to the breath. Two more. One more. And then once again, allowing yourself to come to stillness, maintaining the alternate nostril breath. And feeling all the energy flowing through the body as you sit there quietly. The next time you exhale through the left nostril, release the breathing technique and come to stillness. Notice how you feel at the end of practice. Just bring your hands together, let the head bow in gratitude. Namaste. Thank you.